Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Doja Rogue Wolf. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair podcast, episode number 5. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the best upcoming games of 2023 and 2024. Live podcast, boys. Hold on a minute. Alright, so if you're tuning in now, later, whatever, please don't forget, hit that like button. Greatly appreciated. We're going to keep it PG so we're not demonetized. We're doing this weekly. Streams on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, shorts every other day. Remember that. Stay tuned. This is a very special one. We were supposed to have Faded here and Murph here, but they're not here. I hit them up. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they'll tune it or pop in later. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. But I have game trailers. We're going to be talking about these games, the upcoming games of 2023 and 2024. I actually have game trailers that we're going to show live today for these games that we're going to be talking about. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be sick. Hope you guys enjoy it. You know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We're going to set up stream a little bit better, pull chat up on the phone so I can see what everybody's talking about. We're going to talk just for a minute to chat while we set stream up proper. And then we're going to get into what we're actually talking about. Because, we got an Apex. We have an Apex thumbnail up right now, which is not going to work. Some of these games that are coming out are actually really cool, bruh. Crispin. Wow. Alright, I'm reading chat now, boys. Sorry. Crispin, I haven't seen this dude on the channel in forever, bro. Sniper Lord podcast. Need a special guest. Can I be a guest one time? Dude, you could be a guest one time, but not on this one. We'll have to think about another one. Before we do another podcast, we need to let you on here for sure. That'll be hilarious. I'm definitely down for that. Definitely down for that. But this is the first time we've actually been able to do this where we have like videos other than just the live stream. So this is going to be fun. For me, at least. Then hopefully everybody likes this little setup with the lights and stuff. It's a little different than how we were doing it, but I think it looks better, honestly, than how it was looking. We found the thumbnail real quick. I'm trying to do this as quickly as humanly possible, boys. We're limited through technology. Don't forget, members are live if you want to join. The members, our goal is 5 members. We have 1 right now. Shout out to XDubDemo. Go subscribe to his channel. He's on the homepage. First person on that homepage right there. Astronaut status member. Greatly appreciated. We're shooting for 5, boys. Shooting for 5. Dragon's Lair podcast. Hopefully this won't be demonetized. I don't know if we're going to have copyright music in this. I hope not. Maybe eventually we'll do these not live, but I like it live better, honestly, dude. Family Jewels, man. Alright. It's going to be longer than 7 minutes. That last podcast was 7 minutes long. This one's going to be a good hot minute, bro. Faded probably had some different games in mind. Maybe. Murph may have had some different games in mind as well. I have 3 that I want to talk about. Because me personally, I don't care about a lot of games that are coming out. Like, there's a particular set of things that I like when it comes to video games. The only 2 things that I can really get into nowadays, just to be honest, are open world games and FPS Battle Royale. We still racing ranked? I guarantee you we're still racing ranked. I'll probably play some Apex after I get off here, but yeah, I want to do this for a minute. I'm only gold 2, so. A Doom BR. You know what they really need to make is a Perfect Dark BR. Perfect Dark would be a sick battle royale, dude. Okay. Let me pin this. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that for now. Dude, Perfect Dark BR would be sick. Okay, so let's talk about the first of the 3 games that I'm going to be talking about mainly, because these are the ones I've been paying attention to for a while now. Number 1, and I just found out about this game the other day. I don't know if you guys have heard of this or not, dude. It's hilarious. There's a game coming out. I think it's for Nintendo only. It's called Pal World. If you haven't heard about Pal World, Palworld, it is literally, I swear to you, it is a knockoff of Pokemon. A knockoff of Pokemon, dude. The reason this is so crazy is because, and you're going to see in the trailer here in just a minute whenever I play it, this game, you literally go around a whole open world area, you literally capture these things in a ball, which is hilarious. Cheap Pokemon on Nintendo, but it's not cheap though. It's not like it's a knockoff, but it's like legitimately made. It isn't like, you ever seen those Minecraft Pokemon things? It's not like that. It's like well made. It's like a rated M game too. It is literally, you go around and you catch these things with a ball, which is so just copy and paste of Pokemon straight up. You capture these things, right? You can make them work for you. You make them fight each other. You can make them like build weapons. You get weapons in this game too. You can make them work in factories. Like, it's insane, bro. It's absolutely insane. Apparently you can go to jail in the game. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. It is insane. M-rated. An M-rated knockoff Pokemon game. I think this game is gonna be pretty stupid, but I was excited whenever I saw it because it's just like a meme, dude. And a part of me says that Pokemon is going to sue these guys, but I don't know how they get away with it. I'm gonna show you this trailer right here. Yeah. So, as long as I can figure out how to not back out of the stream on accident here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. I'm gonna play it. I might just leave it up like this. Hopefully this will be good enough. I think this camera will turn off, but let's see. Let me know if this is fine. This works. Okay, cool. You see, okay, this is kind of cool. The camera pops up. Look at this. Just wanted to bring this up. This is like their version of the Pokeball. Early access January 24th. What can I say, bro? Those are so cute. It's got a yeah, bro. I said it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And the company is named Pocket Pair. I think that's wild. That was off of GameSpot's official YouTube channel, so everybody knows where I found that trailer. So, just so if you want to watch it. But yeah, how similar is that, dude, to Pokemon? That's like the exact same thing as Pokemon. As you can tell, I really do like Pokemon. I got right here in the background, I got all this Pokemon stuff. If you can even see it. There's a plushie, some cards, a mug, big poster. I'm really into it, always have been since I was a kid. But this is funny. I don't think it's gonna be that great of a game. Or the mechanics of the game might be pretty cool, but I don't know. I think it's gonna feel too much like a knockoff. Doesn't that company make adult toys? It sounds like it. It definitely sounds that way. It definitely sounds that way, man. But yeah, it's an open world game. I'm always into open world games. So the mechanics might be pretty cool, where you can just explore, catch creatures, make them fight. I mean, obviously it's not like a regular Pokemon battle. It's clearly like, you have weaponry and you're fighting creatures like pretty hardcore. Almost looks like Monster Hunter a little bit, possibly. Or there was a knockoff of Monster Hunter 2 by Epic Games that I was playing a lot of when it first came out. I don't even remember the name of it. It started with like a D or something. But games like that get old so quickly because it's too similar. But I thought everybody would get a kick out of that, man. That's the first game. I don't know too much more about it, but the second game that we're going to be talking about, that one comes out in 2024. This one that I'm going to be mentioning now comes out September of 2023. Okay? It comes out in September of 2023. This is a game, and this sucks because it's going to be an extremely good game. It's by my favorite game company, gaming publisher. It's the best, number one in my opinion. It's from Bethesda Softworks. The creators of Fallout and Elder Scrolls, the best games I've ever played. Starfield is the name of this one. Comes out September 2023. It is crazy. It is literally, Starfield is sick. It's going to be the best game, probably, unless they just somehow rurally screw it up. It's going to be the best game that comes out for probably the next 10 years. I can guarantee it. If they did it right, it'll be the best game to come out in the next 10 years. Skyrim was the best game to come out in all of the 2010s. Maybe other than Apex or Fortnite or something, if you're into that more. But because I'm into open world games, this is going to be sick. Starfield is an open world game that lets you explore not only, when you're playing Elder Scrolls, you're playing Fallout, you have one area, like you're in Virginia, you're in Washington, D.C., you have this whole giant area where you can fully explore, do all these things. But this allows you to explore infinitely. It's not infinite, but it lets you explore. It's a BR. It lets you explore like an innumerable amount of different worlds and different planets. And as you're doing it, I think there's different storylines. I'm not really sure what the storylines are going to be, but I'm sure you're colonizing some planets. You've got miscellaneous quests and others. You know how Skyrim was huge, and technically you can't beat Skyrim? I don't know if you guys knew this, but technically you can't beat Skyrim because the miscellaneous quests are like AI generated. So it's pretty repetitive. It'll just be different people kind of giving you similar quests after so long. But the miscellaneous quests were like just regenerative forever. So you can't technically beat it. I bet this game's going to be the same way. There's going to be a lot more. Sadly though, this game is only coming out because Bethesda was bought out by Microsoft. It is only coming out on Xbox, Series X, and PC. So that sucks. I don't have either one of those, but specifically for this game, Microsoft, you did what, this is what you intended. Because this game was bought out, I will literally have to either buy, I will 100% either buy an Xbox or a PC. So Microsoft, you won that one for sure, dude. There are certain quests that have no end. He said, this is a BR. Look at a little faded ball, man. Yeah. But yeah, we can look at this. This is the most anticipated game for me. I know Elder Scrolls 6 comes out at some point, but there's been so much. They've been working on Starfield so much more that Elder Scrolls 6 to me doesn't even matter. They could keep doing Elder Scrolls Online, just updating the game and adding stuff, and it would be great. It would be fantastic, dude. So Bethesda, if for some reason you came across this video, I highly doubt it. Who cares? No one cares about Elder Scrolls 6 anymore. Just do stuff like Starfield. Anyways, here's the trailer for Starfield. I'm gonna keep it this size. Hopefully it works for you, but you should be able to see it.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Sorry about the lag, by the way. Are you wanting to play any Apex, or am I going to stream some get old Diablo? I'll probably play some Apex. I'll probably play some Apex after this. I was trying to get everybody on a little, but I'll try to make this about an hour long. Sorry about this lag, by the way. We're going to try to skip ahead a little bit and see if it helps.
Part of our family.
Fully understand all.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping.
Okay, so that right there, you can see by the gameplay, it is extremely similar to Fallout style gameplay, which is pretty cool. Fallout 76 was a little bit hard to play because they didn't have VATS on there. They didn't have the VATS, but hopefully this game feels a little bit more fluid. I think Skyrim is more fluid than ESO, and Skyrim is more fluid than Fallout. So hopefully the fluidity of like the Skyrim, like sensitivity and movement of just the camera itself, hopefully they have it more like that, because the fluidity of Fallout games are actually make it really hard to aim sometimes. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem with this game. Yep, this is an Xbox exclusive, dude. This game's gonna be so good. It's gonna be phenomenal. Let's see if we can watch the rest of this. I just hate that it's lagging.
Whatever lies at the end of this road, will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
Starfield. Yep, right there you have it. September 6th, 2023. We have till September 6th to get an Xbox or a PC. Xbox Series X and S, PC, Steam. It is what it is. That game's gonna be sick. Is it easier to teach? I don't even have kids. I'm reading the chat, but I'm gonna say it's a baseball, probably. I would think so, because all you gotta do is throw it straight. Like if you're not teaching them anything fancy. Because a football, you gotta learn how to literally. It's weird, right? You gotta make it go spiral. Otherwise, it's gonna be all floppy. Okay, so now Faded would like this one more because I don't think Faded cares about Bethesda games. I know Murph doesn't care about Bethesda games. So they're making another Star Wars game, dude, and it's gonna blow these. So we played Jedi Survivor, and what was the other one? Hold on a minute. Fallen Order. So we got Jedi Survivor, and we got Jedi Fallen Order, right? We have a new Star Wars game that literally, I think it just got announced like 2 days ago because I just heard about this. I love Star Wars. So this game is called Star Wars Outlaws, and it's gonna blow these two out the water. I'm telling you, it is an open world Star Wars game where you can explore. Let me bring this up before we go any farther. Starfield kind of reminds me of a game called No Man's Sky. If you haven't played No Man's Sky, they really screwed it up whenever they first made the game. I'm gonna show you. It's like a Fallout 76 situation. Look at this. No Man's Sky is a game where it's supposed to be an infinitely generated like universe where you can literally just explore an entire universe freely in your spacecraft, and there's creative mode and like story or survival mode. So it's kind of like Minecraft mixed with just like open world, like traveling from planet to planet. That's what Starfield reminds me of. But Starfield is Bethesda, so they added a lot of NPCs and storylines and cool stuff that you can do. No Man's Sky screwed up and didn't have any of that. It was literally just like a desolate wasteland. Everywhere you went, there's nothing to do. So, bring that up. This Star Wars game, yeah, No Man's Sky got super boring because there's nothing to do. But Starfield, there's going to be plenty of stuff to do. It's going to be a good game. This game, the Star Wars Outlaws, it's kind of crazy. It's literally like the exact same thing. It is kind of like Starfield in the sense it's in the Star Wars universe, though. You can explore however many planets they're going to make. I don't really know the details on that. But obviously, there's storylines, there's open world elements. You can get like your own vehicles, your own spaceships and stuff like that, and you can explore around space, have space fights, and also just explore these different planets. But you're in the Star Wars universe, which is pretty cool. And I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, since it's Star Wars, I'm gonna say that you have Force abilities and stuff. Outlaws, don't you play as a Mandalorian? No, I don't know. In the trailer, it doesn't show you as a Mandalorian. It shows you as some woman, but hopefully you can customize your character. If it's gonna be an open world game, hopefully you can customize it. I know Starfield, Bethesda, their style, you always get to customize characters, which is pretty cool. Hopefully, Star Wars will do that. Because you could do that in like Force Unleashed and certain games. You couldn't in Fallen Order or Survivors. but hopefully this one you can just customize the character. You're definitely not locked as a Mandalorian though. Have you seen the Avatar game? I've seen the Avatar game, but in my opinion, you know, I just don't have any desire for Avatar. You know, it was a really good movie. Everyone loved it. But like it's a movie that like personally I watched it in the movie theaters and I watched it maybe one more time at my house and was like, I don't care about this anymore. You can customize in Survivor. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. I know you couldn't in Fallen Order, but you can customize your lightsabers and stuff. And you customize your character to a degree, but you couldn't customize like their face and like their body style and stuff. I like that full customizable character, you know what I'm saying? You just customize everything from head to toe. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so Jedi, or not Jedi, but Star Wars Outlaws is gonna be really good. I'm gonna show you the gameplay trailer of this. Hopefully, hope to God that it's not super laggy like the other one was. Come on, sniper more than hair. Quit lying, dang youngsters. These youngins. Yeah, me and Sniper are actually in a bit of a race. To see who can make it farther in ranked. Okay, let's try. This is Star Wars Outlaws official world premiere trailer. So yeah, this wasn't released until like 2 days ago. I saw this on like IGN. Let me say this: the Starfield. If you want to see the actual trailer, go to Bethesda. This is from something. I don't even remember what it's from, but who cares? I think it's Ubisoft. Go to Ubisoft and you can see this trailer. If this lags out, weird. You know, I'm not gonna sit through a laggy trailer.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. Empire? They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. I want to
See, this is the character it shows throughout this trailer. So if it lags out, everybody knows. This is the character that you are supposed to be, I guess. This is the main character. So you're not a Mandalorian, but you are being hunted by bounty hunters, as you're going to see.
I have to play their game. Like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
Let's see.
There she is.
They're not Mandalorians either. They look similar.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
So, coming 2024. So, this looks pretty cool. I read into this a little bit more because I really do like Star Wars. From like the publishers of this game. So obviously there's a storyline there where it looks like you're going to like pull off some kind of a heist. You're definitely like a bad guy. Maybe you're neutral, but you're a bad guy in the eyes of some people, obviously in that universe, and they're going to be hunting you down. Obviously the bounty hunters are hunting you. But besides the main story, there's definitely a huge like what do you call it? There's a lot of focus on just exploration. Like I've seen in some other videos where it shows like those speeder bikes, you can ride on those pretty much everywhere, and it shows like a ship coming over the dude, and the publisher's like, we wanted to make a focus on like exploration, so like you see this ship coming over you, you can literally just like follow it and see if it gives you some kind of a side quest, or if you just want to like loot an area or something. So games like that are really cool to me. A really underrated game that a lot of people don't know about that came out a couple years ago, it was called Biomutant. And literally, like, you have the main storyline. I love games like this. You have a main storyline, but you don't have to follow it. You can just explore, loot. Looting is critical in these games, I think. And, you know, just level up your dude, gain skills and stuff as you go explore and do different quests. I like a game where you don't just have to play linear. I hate linear games. I absolutely hate it. I think that's why Apex is so good, because you don't, you know, an FPS kind of sucks after a while when you're just like playing a specific map like Call of Duty. The reason it gets stale after a little while, after 20 years, is because you're just playing a map where like you can only go frontward. Like there's just a small little area. Plays just like Skyrim. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76 actually was good, I think. ESO, Biomutant, even Legend of Zelda games, dude. I was gonna cover that, but I realized the game already came out. It came out last month. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Those games are really fun too. But it's already came out, so you know what I'm saying. I love games that play like that, man. Little old faded man. How long have we been on the podcast? 33 minutes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna try to keep this podcast going like weekly. TOTK is awesome. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah. Yeah, see, Ocarina of Time, for what it's worth, that was kind of like an open world game. You know. Super Mario was like way more open world, I guess. Or, not Super Mario, but Mario 64. Legend of Zelda was pretty open world. Ocarina of Time, that was a really good one. Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, those two are really crazy. All the customizable stuff you can do is really cool, really dope. You know, love Zelda. I need to get a Switch. I need to get like an Xbox or a PC just so I can play these games. I know on PC you can get an emulator and just play like all the Switch games, which I wouldn't mind doing. It's legal, so you're not breaking any laws doing the emulation. I think they want you to buy the real game before you emulate it, but no one's gonna do that. But yeah, we're gonna keep this weekly. I enjoy this. This is pretty cool, man. These three games are the only games I care about right now that are coming out. You might. I've had some other ideas, you know, in the comments when it's over with, not over with. Mention some games that we didn't cover. If you want to see some other games covered, mention them. Next week, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, one of those days, we're gonna do it again. We'll do the Dragon's Lair podcast episode number 6 and keep it rolling. So before we go, don't forget, if you want to help me support me and you want to gain some special perks, go to that little button down there beside the name of the channel where it says join, or go to the description of the video where it says become a member. Become a member. We're shooting for 5. We've got 1. Again, shout out to XDub Demo. We have super thanks, super chat available on live streams, super thanks available on videos after they're not live. Yeah, man, because most of our videos are demonetized and we don't make nothing off these half the time anyways. Appreciate all the support we have gotten, you know, greatly, greatly appreciated. We're shooting for 10,000 subscribers because when you hit 10,000 you get stories on YouTube, unless they lower it, which they might, because they're lowering a lot of stuff to help people out. So shout out to YouTube for doing some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. One of those days would be the podcast. Short videos on other days that we're not live streaming, and non-lives every once in a while. That's what we're rolling with. We may play some Apex after this. We may stream some Apex. If not, then I'm going to hop on and play with Faded, and if Murph's on, we'll play. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't know what to say, but we will catch you on the next one.